Let me do one more thing, guys. Make sure that everything is up and running on the second part. Here we go. If the computer crashes again. Testing. There's the sound. Okay, there's the sound for you. Sorry about that. Spencer Rattler on the rookie portraits and different view of Anthony Richardson. You're welcome. Sorry about that, Sean. Okay. All right, here we go. The rest of box 5. Got Josh Downs. Josh Downs to 175. That is 24 of 175 for Indianapolis. Somebody just asked for the Colts, didn't they? Xavier Legette on the introductions. Troy Franklin on the rookie portraits. We got Blake Corum on the draft snapshot. That is a different view of Roquan Smith. This one is 21 out of 99. 21 of 99, Roquan Smith. Aaron Rodgers on the progressions. That is Javon Baker on the portraits. Brian Thomas Jr. on the rookie picks. Chris Johnson is our next auto. Chris Johnson for Tennessee. That is on the in-action auto. In-action auto of Chris Johnson. Not numbered. And for the Cure of AP, Adrian Peterson for the Cure. box 6. Box number 6. Box number 6, here we go. Isaac Guerrero on the portraits. Xavier Legette on the rookie introductions. That's Deontay Johnson for Carolina on the auto. That one is also not numbered. Blake Corum on the snapshot. Brian Thomas Jr. on the portraits. We got Aaron Rodgers on the progression. George Pickens, that's to 175. George Pickens, that's 106 of 175. Brian Thomas Jr. on the rookie picks. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the portraits. That is Adrian Peterson on the cure. Julius Peppers. It's a nice Julius Peppers. That is 36 out of 99. 36 of 99 on the Julius Peppers. Color match teal. Behind that is Jaden Daniels on the introductions. Jaden Daniels on the introductions. Luke McCaffrey on the portraits. Luke McCaffrey tribute. Troops tribute of Kareem Hunt. That's Trey Tucker. Trey Tucker, that is 3 out of 15. 3 out of 15 on the pink for the Raiders. Brian Burns on the progressions. Joe Milton on the portrait. We got Xavier Worthy on the rookie picks. TJ Watt. That is 28 out of 49. 28 of 49. And Roquan Smith on a different view. Roquan Smith, a different view. That goes there. All right. Make sure I got everything correct. All right. Box number 7, halfway point. Box number 7. Thanks, Gear. I appreciate that, dude. Appreciate all of you guys for having my back. Thank you. All right, let's get to it. Audric Estime. Woo! 2 out of 25 on the instant auto. That's sick. 2 out of 25. Nice hit for Denver. We've got an auto to 49, an auto to 25, and an auto to 10. That's sick. Blake Corum on the rookie picks. That is Mr. Michael Wilson for the Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals, that is 150 out of 175. 150 of 175. Saquon on the progressions. Brock Bowers on the portraits. There's Jeffrey Simmons on the tribute. There's Devin Leary on the portraits. Dallas Turner on the introductions. That is a portrait of Jalen Wright. And that's Drew Lock on the Cure. There is Malachi Corley on the portraits. Adonai Mitchell on the rookie picks. Rome Odunze, that's a nice hit for the Bears. That is a 19 out of 150, or 79, excuse me, 79 of 150 for the Bears. A.J. Brown on the progressions. That is Devin Leary. Devin Leary on the purple. It's 97 out of 99. 97 out of 99 on the rookie portraits of Devin Leary. And behind that is a nice snapshot of Jaden Daniels. Rookie portrait of Kool-Aid. There's Jonathan Brooks on the introductions. Pirine. Samaje Pirine. 21 out of 25 on the orange Broncos color match. And Jalen Hurts on the different view. Box number 8. Box number 8. All right, box number 8. Here we go. That is Javon Baker on the portraits. Introductions of Bo Nix. That is for the Eagles. Your world champions, Jordan Davis on the auto. Jordan Davis on the auto. We got Dallas Turner on the snapshots. Bailey Zappi. We got Bo Nix on the portraits. Russell Wilson on the progressions. Quinnen Williams for the Jets. That is 33 out of 175. 33 of 175. That's Ladd McConkey on the rookie picks. Nice one. Keon Coleman on the portraits. That's for Buffalo. And Matt Prater on the cure for the Cardinals. Come on, focus. Ben Sinnott on the portraits. That one is numbered 47 out of 150 for the Washington Commanders. Blake Corum on the introductions. Audric Estime on the portraits. There's Roquan Smith. I don't know if there's damage or if that's something on there. So, Drew Brees on the cure. That's to 150. Drew Brees, 107 of 150 for the cure. Kirk Cousins on the progression. Troy Franklin on the portraits. That's Roman Wilson on the picks. Jalen Ramsey, that's to 75. 58 of 75. Nice hit for the Dolphins. And Myles Garrett for Cleveland on the different view. Box number 9. Thanks, Gear. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, dude. I just needed to take a breath. You're right. I needed to take a breath, relax for a minute. Not let it bother me. I feel so embarrassed when that happens because, you know, I want you guys to have the best breaks and stuff and experience, you know? So I just get embarrassed, so it just bugs me. That's why I can't wait until I get my new computer. Make my life easy. All right, here we go. Yeah, I know. Cansey. Ooh, that's a nice one, too. Nice Cansey right there. That one is numbered 27 of 99. That's a beautiful picture right there of him. How about a nice Caleb Williams? I know, man. Hunting down Jalen Hurts right there. Malik Neighbors on the introductions. There's Michael Penix on the portraits. For the troops, there's C.J. Stroud. Michael Pratt. That's a nice Michael Pratt to 150. 150 on that. 112 out of 150 for the Michael Pratt. Matthew Stafford on the progressions. Jermaine Burton on the portraits. J.J. McCarthy right there on the picks. Luke McCaffrey on the portraits. And that is Bryce Young on a different view. Tony Pollard. That one is numbered to 150. That is 33 out of 150 on the Tony Pollard. Nice Marvin Harrison Jr. on the introductions. Drake May on the portraits. Rome Odunze on the snapshot. Malik Neighbors on the introductions. Purple. That's a good looking card right there. 21 out of 75. And we have a DeAndre Hopkins on the progressions. Nice hit for the Giants right here to 75. Roman Wilson. We got Trey Benson right there on the rookie picks. Should have our auto coming right here. Is that Khalil Shakir on the snapshot auto? Khalil Shakir snapshot auto for the Buffalo Bills. Nice auto. It's got a good looking auto, man. I like that. Nice hit for the Bills. That one is also not numbered. And then we got Aaron Rodgers for the Cure. All right, box number 10. Box number 10. The auto? No. The Shakir auto is not numbered. If it is, I missed it, but I looked on the front, I looked on the back. It is not numbered, unfortunately. You know what? You're right. We still haven't had a case hit, have we? 5 boxes to go. 5 boxes to go. Box number 10. That is Jared Goff. Jared Goff to 175. That is 60 out of 175. 60 of 175. J.J. McCarthy on the introductions. There's Johnny Wilson portrait. Tyreek Hill, a different view. Aaron Rodgers, that is nice. Orange to 25. 6 out of 25. Aaron Rodgers on the orange speckle. On the rookie picks, Marvin Harrison Jr. I think I see something coming. Jonathan Brooks on the portrait. We got Derrick Henry on the progressions. DeAndre Hopkins. Shoe game. Case hit. Tennessee. It's a sick card. That is a sick looking card. Marshawn Lloyd on the portraits. Trey McBride on the salute. Nice hit, Tennessee. Latu on the portraits. That one's to 75. Portrait to 75. Latu. Jaden Daniels on the introductions. Portraits of Jordan Travis. Tony Romo for the Cure. Myles Garrett on a different view for Cleveland. That one's 81 out of 150, guys. 81 of 150. Nice looking card right there. Romo Dunze on the rookie pick. There's Bucky Irvin. Austin Eckler on the progressions. Ooh, our next auto. There's a snapshot of Bo Nix. That is a Donnie Mitchell on the instance. Nice auto. That one is 32 out of 49. 32 of 49. Congrats to the Colts. Beautiful auto. We are down to 4. 4 boxes. Final 4. Box number 11. Box number 11. Yes, I definitely believe that. I like the photogenic. I like the photos. Yeah, the value, again, you know, he's still young. Give him a chance to. I think Adonai Mitchell is going to be a good receiver. Between him and Josh Downs there in Indianapolis, I think they're really going to do well. So we got Amari Cooper here. Amari Cooper, that is numbered 15 out of 150. 15 out of 150. There we go. 15 of 150. I like him as a future good receiver. Xavier Legette on the introductions. Brock Bowers on the portraits. Roquan Smith on the different view. That's Xavier Worthy on the introductions. This one is 121 out of 150. 121 out of 150. Who asked for Kansas City earlier? Here you go. There's a nice one for you. Xavier Worthy to 150. And then behind that is a rookie pick of Xavier Worthy. Devin Leary. There is Brian Burns on the progressions. Jalen Wright on the portrait. Kareem Hunt on the tribute. Troy Franklin, that's nice. That's to 99. 13 out of 99, Troy Franklin, rookie. Portraits for Denver. Keon Coleman on the introductions. Malachi Corley on the portraits. Adrian Peterson on the cure. Trey Benson, that is a nice one to 75 for Arizona. 19 of 75. I think that's for Sean over here on YouTube. We got Brian Thomas Jr. on the picks. Portraits of Kool-Aid. Aaron Rodgers on the... He's like, it is. That's me. Aaron Rodgers on the progressions. Our auto. That's a snapshot of Blake Corum. Our auto goes to... How about the Saints? Kool-Aid. 24 of 99. 24 of 99 for the Saints and Kool-Aid McKinstry. Nice auto to 49 for the New Orleans Saints. Box number 12 of 14. Number 12. I hope. I was going to say, Caleb's been absent. Is Caleb even on the checklist? Because this product was made a while ago. Oh, come on. That pack did not want to open. He was fighting me. I hope Caleb's on the checklist. I mean, if he is, he's super rare. That's Trey Benson. That's Trey Benson for the Cardinals. Another one for the Cardinals. That's 84 out of 150. 84 of 150. A.J. Brown on the progressions. There's Jaden Daniels. A rookie portrait. Is that one numbered? Nope. Gosh. Adonai Mitchell on the rookie picks. Keon Coleman. That's nice. That is an orange Keon Coleman. 3 out of 25. 3 out of 25. Nice hit for Buffalo. Dak on the cure. It is on YouTube, and it's being recorded. It's in 2 parts on YouTube right now, Gear. Rookie portrait of Jatavion Sanders. Introduction of Brock Bowers. Cooper DeJean on the portrait. That is Aaron Rodgers on the Troops Tribute. Yeah, it is on YouTube on Breaks and Takes 2. It is in 2 parts. Adonai Mitchell, that's nice. That's a nice Adonai Mitchell for Indianapolis. 48 out of 99. 48 of 99. Saquon on the progressions. Trey Benson on the portraits. Blake Corum on the rookie picks. Kareem Hunt on the tribute. That is 25 of 99. 25 of 99 on the Troop Tribute of Kareem Hunt. Jalen Hurts on a different view. Ray Davis on the portraits. Jonathan Brooks on the introductions. That is Brian Robinson on the snapshot auto and a draft snapshot of Jaden Daniels. This is not numbered on the Brian Robinson. Box number 13. Box number 13. Packs are a struggle sometimes. All right, box number 13. Here we go. That's Luke McCaffrey on the auto. Luke McCaffrey auto. That one is numbered 6 out of 10 for Washington. 6 out of 10 on the auto for Washington. Nice color match, red speckles. Spencer Rattler on the rookie picks. Rookie portrait of Johnny Wilson. That is Josh Jacobs on the progressions. Jonathan Brooks portrait. Dak Prescott on the troops. That is Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl MVP, 5 out of 99. 5 out of 99. You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. Thank you, Oz. I appreciate that. Ricky Pearsall on the introductions. Marshawn Lloyd on the portrait. That's Drew Brees on the cure. I try to make it fun. I do. Oh, there's a bear. I thought we might have 1 out of 75 on the Jim McMahon. Jim McMahon, 1 out of 75. Nice hit for the Bears. The Bears. Latu on the picks. There's JJ on the snapshot to 75. Nice hit for the Vikings. Skull. Skull Vikings to 75. There's Christian McCaffrey on the progressions. Jordan Travis on the portrait. There's Drake May on the snapshot. Bucky Irvin on the portrait. Xavier Worthy on the introductions. That is Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs, and whoever's got Houston, I'll be sending you the case information and a wrapper for this. 22 out of 150. Different view of Christian McCaffrey. We have a damaged card for whoever has Houston. I will take care of that and send you some paperwork and stuff, okay? Box number 12. Or 14, excuse me. Box number 14. Last box. Last box. As long as they're Chiefs, he doesn't care. Nice. Last box, box number 14. Gear, you have Baltimore? Oh, you have Washington. Got it. I mean, you have Baltimore. You have Houston. Okay, no. I know, the Jim McMahon was such a tease. Sean, that Jim McMahon was such a tease. Last box, here we go. Audric Estime on the portraits. Aaron Rodgers on the troop. Troy Franklin on the portraits. DeAndre Swift on the progressions. That is Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy, that is going to be 70 out of 175. 70 of 175 for the Niners. Malik Neighbors, rookie picks. That's Javon Baker on the portrait. Justin Herbert on a different view. That's Bo Nix on the portrait. Ladd McConkey on the introductions. Last half of the last box. Good luck to everybody. We should have one more auto. That's Malik Neighbors to 75. Malik Neighbors to 75. 4 out of 75 on the Malik Neighbors. After this, we will recap everything. That is a snapshot of Jaden Daniels. Kool-Aid on the portrait. A.J. Brown on the progressions. Malachi Corley on the portrait. Adonai Mitchell on the rookie picks. Xavier Legette, that is a nice one. That's a color match. 36 out of 49. 36 out of 49 on the teal speckles. We got Dak for the cure. I'm going to pull this last card. That is Brock Bowers on the introductions. Our last auto should be right here. And it's a redemption. It's a redemption, guys. Here's that chance for, well, no, because Caleb doesn't sign in this. Okay, here we go. Redemption time. Photogenic. Rookie portrait autograph. Not numbered. Card number 151. For the Atlanta Falcons, Michael Penix Jr. Bang. That's the way we finish a break, with a Michael Penix Jr. autograph. All right, let me get everything together. We will do our recap. We also will do our randomizer right now. All right, these are going to be left and right on these, left and right. We only had one numbered progressions, so we're going to just do the left and right with this one also. So left will be Carolina, right will be the Giants. Left and right, here we go. Let me grab my randomizer. Sit those to the side right there. All right, my friends, here we go. On the randomizer. Here we go. This is the dice. These are the dice for y'all. Rolling the dice. There we go. 11 times on the randomizer. 11 times. We're going to left and right. Left and right, we're going to do it 11 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 didn't take, so we're doing 9 again. 10, and last time 11. 11 times we got left side. 11 times left side. So the left side is Carolina. Carolina will be getting the Brian Burns /99. Carolina gets the Brian Burns /99. Everybody else left side, if you don't have, if there's not two of the player in here, which I'm thinking that we're going to have two of everybody, but if there's not, they'll be left side. So for all these. Here we go. Recap time. To 175. To 175, we have Brock Purdy, Jared Goff. That's Quinnen Williams, Michael Wilson, George Pickens, Josh Downs, Ben Coates, and that is Josh Hines Allen. One more time. To 150, excuse me, to 150. Again, if you're out there, Houston, I will be sending you a pack and the case number so you can contact Panini and try and get that replaced. All right, we got Stephon Diggs, Trey Benson, Xavier Worthy, Amari Cooper. There's Myles Garrett on a different view. Tony Pollard, Michael Pratt, Drew Brees on the cure. Ben Sinnott, Rome Odunze. That is Zach Martin. We got Bryce Young on a different view. And Christian Watson. These are /99. /99. Again, this goes to Carolina on the Brian Burns. Jalen Hurts, Kareem Hunt on the troops. We got Adonai Mitchell, Troy Franklin. We have Khalij Kancey. I can never say his first name. We have Devin Leary. We have Julius Peppers, Roquan Smith, Leatu Latu, Michael Pratt, and that is Raheem Mostert. These are /75. We got Malik Neighbors, J.J. McCarthy, Jim McMahon, Trey Benson, Latu, Neighbors. There's Ramsey. That is Travis Etienne. That one is JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Ladd McConkey, and George Kittle. These are /49. Xavier Legette. We got a different view of Roquan Smith. We got TJ Watt and Deontay Johnson. /25, orange. Keon Coleman, Aaron Rodgers, Samaje Perine, and Jeffrey Simmons. These are /15 on the pinks. 15, we have Trey Tucker and Josh Hines Allen. For the cure, 2/5. 1 out of 5. That is Tony Romo for the Cowboys. Our autos. These are not numbered autos here. Brian Robinson Jr., Khalil Shakir. We have Jordan Davis, Deontay Johnson, Chris Johnson, Josh Hines Allen, and Hall of Famer Nolan Cromwell for the Rams. These autos are /49. Kool-Aid, Adonai on the instance, and Jameson Williams. We have one instance /25, and that is Audric Estime for Denver. We had 2 autos /10. Luke McCaffrey, and we had Romeo Doubs on the in-action auto for Green Bay. And our one redemption is Michael Penix Jr. on the rookie portrait. And our case hit goes to Tennessee, DeAndre Hopkins on the shoe game. There you go, guys. There's your break. Appreciate you all for being here. Hope you had a good time. Watch the replay. It'll be ready to go in about 5 to 10 minutes on YouTube. On eBay, it takes a little bit longer. So I hope to see you again next time. Have a great night. Peace.